Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. My name is Yakalba from Plain Tables Camp, and this is the Edomites. And the who are the Edomites relative to Ishmael? All right, because you have people believe that the Arabs or Ishmaelites are of the seed of Esau, Edom, and that's not a fact. Though they mix themselves, well, all the nations mix themselves. All right, Ishmael or Arab and Esau lived in the same area, so they married each other. All right, I would say more so the men of Ishmael took wives that were Edomites. All right. The point is the word Arab means mixed. All right. I mean, they took a lot of Edomite wives. They lived in the same area. All right. That's why some of them look lighter skinned, because they dwelled amongst the Edomites. The Edomites are pale flesh people. All right. That's their root. There's Genesis 36 and 43, Duke. So let's look up, these are generations of Esau, Edom, descendants of Esau. All right, so whenever you see Esau in future prophecy, it's not referring to the man Esau. It's referring to his progeny. All right, this is Genesis 36 chapter. Genesis 36 and 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. All right. So whenever you see Esau, it's talking about his progeny. All right, let's go down to the bottom. It says Duke Magdiel, Duke Iram. These are the dukes of Edom according to their habitations in the land of their possessions. In their possession, he is Esau, the father of the Edomites. All right. So the Edomites are the people. All right, they descend from Esau. So whenever you see Esau and Edom, they're interchangeable. All right. Unless it's specifically talking about the man from history, from the past. All right. Otherwise, it's mainly talking about the people that descend from Esau. All right. Now, got a Netanyahu's disturbing analogy of Palestinians as Amalek. So we got Blogging Theology. This is his channel. So I'm just going to do a few seconds, about 30 seconds. Intro, and I'm going to jump to about 5 minutes. All right. Mute.
You must remember what Amalek has done to you, says our Holy Bible, and we do remember, and we are fighting our brave troops and combatants who are now in Gaza or around Gaza and in all.
Right, so he basically said that the Palestinians are Amalek. So he's saying that they're Edomites. And there's going to be war. The scriptures, the prophecy says there's going to be war continuously in the book of Numbers, war continuously between Amalek and Israel. All right, so he said it's going to be like and then he has to purge out. And he's not even religious. You hear the comments, it says it's critical that the vile maneuver exposes. Let me see. There's a video here. The comment says he's not even religious, but using religion to fool the religious zealots, a true politician. This is the one I saw where, which is a fact. Let's go back to the original. All right, so he said that, and let's go to about 5 minutes.
Idea of extermination was there right from the inception, the beginning of Zionism. It's not some kind of late kind of offspring. This is right in the DNA of the ideology itself.
Yeah, exactly. And now, guess upon whom the modern Zionists apply this designation of Amalek more than any other? Well, broadly speaking, anyone who argues for the dissolution of the modern state of Israel is an Amalek. Anyone who argues against the legality of the modern nationalistic apartheid state of Israel. Apartheid, even according to Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu, Jimmy Carter. But more specifically, Iran has been called Amalek. I mean, several days ago, the Israeli Minister of Economy, his name is Nir Barkat, he threatened to, quote, wipe Iran off the face of the earth. Those are his words. And then we have these neocon war hawks in our government, the American government, who have unconditional obedience to Israel, right? Who do nothing but escalate the situation. And now they're recycling all of this 9/11 rhetoric. The
idea of extermination was there right from the inception, the beginning of Zionism. It's not some kind of late kind of offspring. This is right in the DNA of the ideology itself.
Yeah, exactly. And now, guess upon whom the modern Zionists apply this designation of Amalek more than any other? Well, broadly speaking, anyone who argues for the dissolution of the modern state of Israel is an Amalek. Anyone who argues against the legality of the modern nationalistic apartheid state of Israel, apartheid, even according to Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu, Jimmy Carter. But more specifically, Iran has been called Amalek. I mean, several days ago, the Israeli Minister of Economy, his name is Nir Barkat, he threatened to, quote, wipe Iran off the face of the earth. Those are his words.
All right, so this is blogging theology. Netanyahu's disturbing analogy, Palestinians are Amalek. So when you look up the area of Petra, it's in Jordan / Israel. So I think I got a better picture. Well, it's Petra. Let's see where you are. All right, Jordan. So when you look on the red dot, that's Petra. All right, that's originally the land of Edom, and then when the Arab tribes, which is Ishmael, started moving, they made that the capital of one of their tribes, the Nabateans. Right. So you see this line, the Dead Sea. You see this purple line right there. So basically, Kingdom of Edom was, I believe this is called the Negev Desert. So let's say a little on the left side and a little on the right side. All right. So let's go to a different map so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, it's here. Right there, see the Dead Sea? Hope you can see that. Blow it up a little bit. Nebetu. Got Petra and the Betian tribes. All right. So that's a Dead Sea in the middle. So eventually what would happen was the Arabs, the Ishmael, would take over this whole land here. All right. Then you had Arab tribes over here near the Sinai Peninsula, going further west. But Petra originally in the land of Edom. All right. So the Arabs and the Edomites live very close to each other, and the Arabs, Ishmael, took wives of the Edomites. All right, that's why you see certain Arabs that look very light skinned and certain Arabs that are super dark. All right, because of Edom, and they traded with each other, so they married each other to a point. All right. Now, the government of the Khazar Jays over there in the Levant up here, they're calling the Palestinians. The Palestinians, they're calling them Amalek, which they're Arabs. They come from Ishmael, according to the scriptures. The Palestinian Arabs come from Ishmael. All right, they don't come from Amalek. Let's see if I get another map. Kingdom of Edom. All right, you can see how closely the Edomites and the Arabs live next to each other. So let's So this is what Esau's the blue letter says about Ishawa. Esau. They say he's the progenitor of the Arab peoples. So they're perpetuating this lie that Esau is the progenitor of the Arab peoples. No. The progenitor of the Arab peoples are Ishmael. Ishmael is the progenitor of the Arab peoples. Now, the Ishmaelites and the Edomites mix with each other, but the majority of them are not Esau. The majority of them are Ishmael. All right? Because when you look up Arabians, is Nehemiah 4 and 7. But it came to pass that when Sanballat and Tobiah and the Arabians and the Ammonites, all right, so you look at Arabians 61-63. We got Arabia. It means mixed. An inhabitant of Arabia. All right, so who inhabited Arabia? We have mainly Ishmael inhabited Arabia. All right. And you also had, Edomites down there too. This is why they're getting confused. And they're just putting Ishmael being the gene over. They're putting Esau being the gene over Ishmael, which the majority would be Ishmael over Esau. All right. Now, some of them are mixed. Right? That's what Arab means. All right. But the majority of them don't descend from Amalek, Esau. All right. The real Edomites are the Jays, the people that believe that they're the Israelites. All right. They're really Amalek. All right. So let's find out who the Arabs come from. You look up Ishmael. First time it's mentioned is when he was born. Genesis 16:11. And the angel of Yahweh said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shalt have a son, and shalt call his name Ishmael, because Yahweh hath heard thy affliction. All right. And you got Yashmael, or Yishmael. Esau said. It's a combination of Shammai Allah, which means hear or heard God or the power. All right. You can say heard of the power, heard of the Most High. All right. It's a son of Abraham and Sarah's handmaid Hagar. All right. And the progenitor of the Arabian peoples. All right. So who is the progenitor of the Arabian peoples? Is it Esau, or is it Yashmael or Yishmael? Or El. All right. So which one? Yeah, we believe that Yashmael, Ishmael, is the progenitor of the Arab peoples. Not what he says. So he's contradicted himself. We got Ishawa, progenitor of the Arab people. So what the hell is it? All right. It's Ishmael. Okay, he is the progenitor of the Arab people. So who are the Palestinians? The Palestinians come from Ishmael. All right. They didn't just, they're the remnant of siege of Jerusalem in 636 A.D. This is how the Arabs got into the land of Israel. And they were there from 636 to the First Crusade, which is different kings, Israelite kings coming into the Holy Land to take it back from the Arabs, all right, or from Ishmael, all right. So that's this. So and they call themselves Palestinians. The people that lived in the area took on the name of the land. All right, so you had Arabs that took on the name, or Ishmael that took on the name of the land. All right, which they didn't call themselves Israelites, but they called themselves Palestinians for the name of the history of the region of Palestine, because the Philistines used to inhabit that land, and they just adopted that name for whatever reason. All right, but the Palestinians are really Arabs. It says the Muslim conquest of the city solidified Arab control over Judea, which would not again be threatened until the First Crusade in 1099. They call it Tours. All right. And it was the Byzantine Empire, which was controlled by Israelites. All right. Not Caucasian people. It was controlled by Israelites. You got brown, dark, light-skinned Israelites that were controlling the Byzantine Empire. All right. And I showed you that in previous videos. Constantine the Great. The what's the church? One of the church saints, Saint Nicholas. In previous videos, look up the Christmas special. And you'll see who was controlling the Byzantine Empire or Eastern Roman Empire. All right, so that's how. This is why how the Palestinians are in the land, from the Caliphate, the Rashidun Caliphate, and that's the map right there, what they conquered. So that's how the Arabs got into the land of Israel and called themselves Palestinians. All right. So I guess that's a better name than calling themselves Israelites or Jews or Canaanites. They could have picked any name. They could have called themselves Canaanites. They could have called themselves Jews. They could have, but they decided to use the name Palestine. All right. Let's see what this map says. Eastern Roman Empire. Actually, Caliphate. Also, they were already the Arabs are already hacking. Well, that's their land anyway. It's the land of Ishmael. All right. And the Byzantine Empire or Eastern Roman Empire. I hope you can see that. Had the land of Israel, Turkey, Cyprus, etc. Oh, claimed, not controlled. Okay. So I'm sure you had Ishmael all the way up in here already. Oh, you got Petra. All right. Claimed, not Roman. Claimed, not controlled. So this is Byzantine. Claimed, not controlled. Hold on, let me pull this up. All right. This is Constantine the Great right here in the middle top. That's Constantine the Great. And it's a Saint Nicholas. All right, these are Eastern Roman, Byzantine people. All right, these are Israelites. All right, that's how we know how they were drawn before Renaissance art. All right, so you can clearly see here that the Arabs would eventually, or Ishmael would eventually take over this whole area. That's how the Palestinians got there. All right. Now we look up the generations of Ishmael. Now these are the generations of Ishmael, the son of Hagar, the Egyptian. Sarah's handmaid bare unto Abraham. Now Kedar, Abdil, Mibsam, Mishma, Duma. These are all areas in Saudi Arabia. All right. Let me get a map up for you. Where it's one particular name, Nabajoth. I think is that Nabajoth. Yeah, Nabajoth. Nabiawath. Nabayoth. Nabiawath. All right. Son of Ishmael, a people descended from one called the Nabateans, with their capital at Petra. All right. Because they took that over from Esau. So this is why the Arabs are Edomites. Arabs are Amalek. No, the Arabs, their gene descends from Ishmael. All right. They lived in the same area, so you're getting them mixed up. See, Petra, the kingdom of Edom, and they're right next to the Arabs. And soon the Arabs will just take over this whole land through that caliphate. And this is what Ishmael took over, and that's how he spread his religion, all right, to the Persians. That's why the Persians are Muslims today, because of this caliphate. It may have been before. No, I think it's about this time. Yeah, that's when the Persians lost their original religion and they converted to Islam. All right. So you see Israel right here. So, and they took Cyprus from Byzantine, which was our people. And we go Constantine the Great, Saint Nicholas. All right, so the Ishmaelites, Arabs, and Esau, Amalek are two distinct people. They mix with each other. I mean, all of us mixed. All right, but the majority are who? The majority of the Arabs, Ishmael, come from Ishmael. The majority of those Edomites, all right, those Khazar Jays, they come from Esau. All right. And the Palestinians, which are Arabs that took on the name Palestine during this caliphate, during the Rashidun Caliphate, all right? And the siege of Jerusalem, according to what I'm reading, was the Muslim conquest of the city solidified Arab control over Judea. And it was for like 400 years. 634 to 1099 AD. All right. Now, if you got any additional information, anything I missed, you can just add that in the comment section. And the Nabetians, Nabajoth, all right, one of the sons of Ishmael, is the father of the Arabs that call themselves Palestinians. See the kingdom of the Nabetians surrounding, got the Sinai Peninsula, and this is the gray part here to the left of the red and up and to the left in Turkey, is controlled by the Byzantine Empire, which are Israelites that took over the Roman Empire in the east. All right. And soon that caliphate is going to take over this whole area. All right. As seen here. All right. So it's spread out. All right. So there are distinct people. The Ishmaelites, Arabs, they're distinct from Esau, Amalek. So his statement that Benjamin Netanyahu made was a lie, because he's an actual Amalekite. All right, he's hiding. He can't even hide himself no more. He's the one that did those evils to the biblical Israelites.
You must remember what Amalek has done to you, says our Holy Bible, and we do remember.
He's the Edomite. All right? He's saying that the Arab Palestinians, Arab Ishmael Palestinians, are Esau. No, he's Esau, and they use this as a weapon, as stated here, which we already knew.
DNA of the ideology itself.
Yeah, exactly. And now, guess upon whom the modern Zionists apply this designation of Amalek more than any other? Well, broadly speaking, anyone who argues for the dissolution of the modern state of Israel, is an Amalek. Anyone who argues against the legality of the modern nationalistic apartheid state of Israel, apartheid even according to Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu, Jimmy Carter, but more specifically, Iran has been called Amalek. I mean, several days ago, the Israeli Minister of Economy, his name is Nir Barkat, he threatened to, quote, wipe Iran off the face of the earth. Those are his words. And then we have these neocon war hawks in our government, the American government, who have unconditional obedience to Israel, right? Who do nothing but escalate the situation. And now they're...
So there you go. There you go. How did the Arab Ishmaelites get into the Levant? Siege of Jerusalem. If I'm not mistaken, this is how they got into, let's say, the Gaza area. This strip right there. Let's bring it up. All right. And you can see it's the light pink is under claimed but not controlled. So you had Ishmaelites all up in here. All right. So that's how Ishmael got into the land. All right. The Ishmael was there for a very long time. All right. So hope you edified. Shalom.